Start back.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
Okay.
Wow, happy May 2020. This is Jackie Geisinger coming to you live here on the first Monday of May with so much. My face still hurts. I don't know how to stop. This has been going on for 4 months, truthfully. But I am just super excited to have you all here today to celebrate so much success. So much success. So, my co host Betty here, Miss Betty Green, one of our 16 trainers in the Amber region, is going to be working our waiting room. Betty, if you don't mind as well, go ahead and just keep everybody muted until they're sharing. Are you not working on it? Not working?
You know what? It is not working. I see people, but I don't see the waiting room, and I can't mute anybody. So I'm not the co-host for
Try it
some reason.
again. Yes, you are. We're going to click again. You know, with all the Wi-Fi, you're all experiencing this.
Oh,
With
got it.
all-
Got it.
Right? With all the Wi-Fi going on, if things like that happen, because I know you're all going virtually crazy, doing Facebook, doing YouTube, working with Zoom, same thing will happen to you. Just keep clicking. Sometimes it's wonky out there, right? So no worries. Thank you, Betty, for doing that. She's going to go ahead and run our waiting room. She's going to run our, just go ahead and mute the audience, and then we'll unmute them to share. So anyway, so back to you. So Amber Region, I'm going to go right to share my screen to kick this off. We have some hot news, some hot shares, a lot of fun, inspiration, recognition, and education, the hot fire of the Amber Region today, and some special guests. So let me take you to my screen as we take this away to talking about action planning. What is the purpose of action planning? For those of you, there's many of you here as a first-time new leader. I don't even know how to talk about that record, but I will when we have official. We also have many future leaders with us today, and of course, the incredible Amber Region leader team. We host 2 training meetings every month for all leaders and above, and they're welcome to invite their future leaders. This is part 1 of those 2. It's action planning. So to be able to be prepared for this is for you leaders to again have some inspiration to make your plans, to get ready to break records in the month of May and quote unquote make it happen. So make sure as you're listening to this recording, as you are with us live, that you have your calendar, your action brochure. If you don't have it in the mail, you might have it virtually. Always print it the day it's out, whether or not you got the hard copy in the mail. So in case you want to go find that, you can go ahead, take that and print it. And then also make sure that you've got your May brochures. The most important piece is your notebook, your planning notebook. This is about showing you what we have, but then you planning where you're going to go and what tools and when you're going to plug it into your calendar. So welcome again to the Action Planning May 2020. So as we talk about the month of May, we must start with celebration. In the month of April, we talked about showers of success. Well, that was our focus. And guess what? You did it. Amber Region and Team USA. So I want you to see the first unofficial numbers. We don't have everything put out as of yet. You'll start seeing that over the next 2 to 3 days. But here's the early results that we are aware of. Amber Region, you had 314 new consultants. That's 138% growth over last year. And last year was one of your best months of 2019. So I have yet, as your regional director, I think I've been here, I don't even know, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. And honestly, it's the first time I've seen numbers over 300. So that is your best ever, Amber Region. This is huge, by the way. 82 were sponsored by consultants, which is somewhat of our norm. 232 were sponsored by leaders. Leaders, by far, the best team, new growth of new team members ever in the history of this region. Now, what did Team USA do? Team USA in growing new consultants and activation, which means they joined and activated with their orders. So this isn't just growing consultants. We had a 5.2% growth over last year. So there's Team USA. Look at the Amber region. Amber region, you also had 153% to your number of orders goals. You know we track that. You get your results each week because when everybody achieves that, the company achieves their goal. Look at this. I've never seen more than 110% ever as your regional, and you had 153% to your goal. The power of adding new team members is unsurmountable. Next, what did you have? 82% of our leaders hit our goal. We have been tracking to 62, 63% as our goal of our leaders achieving that goal. Look at this, 82%. Best ever again. Now, USA, what did you do as a whole USA? 11% number above or number of orders goals last year and 6%. So look at the US, look at the Amber region. Again, I can't say congratulations enough. You know what that means to you? What it means to me is you. It is you had growth. Some of you had the best team sales ever, the best team new consultants, the best amount of new leaders, and the best income you've had in years, if not ever. So Amber region, I just want to say congratulations. It's you that did that. You worked in a season of time that couldn't be more important to help others and focus on others. When you operate from your heart and you just share to serve your clients, serve your consultants, and serve people looking for you, new leaders, everything happens. That means, Amber region, Q1 of 2020, you've already heard it, all the way from your general manager to Rosario to everywhere, that the Amber region is lit on fire. Q1 of 2020, you were #1 in every KOI. We call that key operating indicators. What is that? That means growing new consultants, growing the number of orders in your team, growing the sales volume, growing new leaders. You were #1 in everything. Q2, April 2020, you broke every record you've ever had that I am aware of since I've been your regional. So 2020 couldn't have been better for the new product launch, the theme of our conference, Defy. That's you taking it and owning it. We have spent the last 8 weeks, every single day as a leader team, at least 45 to 75 minutes a morning with this clear focus. Having a vision, making a plan, taking action, and when you do, it equals success. It's not waiting to see what happens. It's making it happen. That's how you defy. We focused every single day. We planned, we had a focus, we drove everything from our heart in the way we invited people. We cared to say, are you okay? How are you doing? And the results now is just our bodies saying congratulations. That's what you deserve. And the momentum is forever changed. There's no rear view mirror in this drive down your Defy highway. So I wanted to just pause a minute. Some of you may know this, some of you may not. Leadership starts with the leader. You're going to hear from some incredible leaders today. But you know what? Even myself, being a regional for 20 years, 19 years in the field building my district, just like you, I had a game changer too. It starts with my mindset but it's about bringing that focus to everyone in a team. So today, as we focus on teams, I wanted to just give all kudos and accolades to some partners. When you're ready for a change, you ask for change makers. So I just wanted to say that last fall, about September, I will never forget, I was at a conference with Gabby Gutierrez. And if you heard this story, hear it again, because this is what it takes to grow teams together. And I remember Hudith, I had not met her really one-on-one ever. She asked me one question, Jackie, what do we need to help the amazing, incredible, smart, loyal, brilliant leaders of the general market? And I said, give me 2 weeks. I know what it is, and I know what it will do. And I researched for 2 weeks, and I said, we need new directors. Directors that are mentored by the current directors, a leader-led region, a place where belief is back unstoppably. And so I researched for 2 weeks. I studied coaches, trainers in the industry. And you're seeing two people on the screen called Neil and Dana Phillips. You know them. We share their content all the time from Team Connections. And after interviewing, I asked Jafra to allow me to have a regional pilot program where 15 leaders said, I'm in. I invited people. I interviewed. Some said yes. Some I said no to, not yet. And the 15 were put into what was called the Success Squad. We started last September, where actually it didn't start until October. And we started near the end of October by the time we put it all into play. And it went 8 weeks in a boot camp with 15 leaders of every title, every age and stage of the business. And we invented the Success Squad. At that time, we had 7 district directors, September 2019. I knew what it was from my heart, being a director, and a year later promoting district directors when I was in the field over 20 years ago. And I knew that was the one thing. It was the reason I became a regional. My life, my team, their lives changed so much, personally, professionally, and all the other benefits, that I knew that's what we needed, we deserved to have of all of you. When you're there and you're wearing red and ready for gold, your world changes. So I got on a mission from my mind, my heart, and boy, oh boy, ready to celebrate red dresses on those beautiful bodies. Well, guess what? Today, we have 12 district directors. I just want to say you're going to hear from them in just a short bit. But they literally, through this coaching program, we didn't just have them, Dana and Neil, coaching 15. We worked as a team with Melissa so we could go virtual. We worked with Dana and Neil. We had Rosario. We had Hudith behind us. And I also got my own coaching. I went to boot camp as your regional as well. You may have noticed, you maybe haven't, but boy, oh boy, that's when the 4 weeks to leadership was born. I will tell you, it was about vision, focus, action, and success. All I can bring is the vision. All I can bring is helped focus, showing what it takes to take action. So you use your time with IPAs. And at the end, success is you. So that's all of you. And I wanted to just first pause because it's just the beginning of the momentum. Neil was my coach and he said, just wait. It'll take about 3 months. You'll see it. 6 months, you'll see it. And I had a vision, he knows, to be number one. And I had a vision because of you. It wasn't about Jackie. It's we, the team, and you. They also have something right now called Survive and Thrive Boot Camp. You will always have a lot of support with your regional team, with the company. but there's sometimes you need a little extra. Pick one thing and take it and apply it. So I have live with us today because some of those 15 just became first time ever district directors. We're going to have our morning, the next 30 minutes, celebrating record breaking first time district directors and first time DD3s in the Amber region. I'm going to pause and we're going to go live to the audience as we get ready to honor those first times with me, our partners, Dana and Neil.
Hey, everybody. Oh, we are so excited to be here and congratulations. Oh my gosh, you've no idea how happy it makes us, not just to see your wonderful faces, but to just hear the stories and hear about the momentum that's taking place. And congratulations. I know who those new directors are, district directors. I'm so excited for you. And you've really taken off to make it not about me, but about we. And when you get that from me to we mentality, and that promoting is something that everybody just has the opportunity to do. Oh my gosh, I'm just so thrilled to see you. And I've just heard all along the way, all the great successes that you've had. Neil, I'm gonna let you talk because I get going.
Do you?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are really excited to be here. When Jackie told us that the success that's really showing up now in April and March and April, and how well that group of 15 is doing, I think you're just really seeing the tip of the iceberg here, because you all have put a great process in place to start to move people forward and to replicate. They can go and do what you did, right? It's not personality driven, but it's system driven. And that's a great thing that you're developing here, because you're changing lives. And right now that's an awesome thing to be doing. So congratulations. We're happy to be here.
Well, thank you. And I just wanted to give you the opportunity to do a plug, because I know right now, with all as the world has turned and changed in the last 8 weeks, you reinvented yourself as well with something unique that can help everyone right now, just for that added edge that we need in coaching and training during these times. So take your plug, tell us about it.
Well, I'll tell you, it's really, some of you are already in it, and it is a Facebook group that we've done, and we said, okay, we're not out to make a bunch of money, and when you hear the price, you go, no kidding. But what we've been doing is adding units in a Facebook group about how to do Zoom, about how to do basic Facebook. Several of you were in this, and how to do basic Facebook. We have 3 more classes coming up in the next 3 weeks on the work of a leader, which is casting vision, building alignment, and champion execution. We have another one called Advanced Facebook, how to sell on Facebook better than ever before. We have a 3rd class that's coming up called Lead versus Manage. Lead versus manage, and we know that you want to be leaders. Those are just 3 of of literally dozens of pieces of training and education in this group. And the cost, are you ready for this? We just wanted to make it available to everybody, to you and your teams, for $5. $5. So you're saying, oh my God, how can they afford to do it? Well, we can't. I mean, I'm making about 17 cents a minute, but an hour on this. But that's okay. It's all right, because it's our gift to the direct selling world, is to really help. We know that you are pivoting your business from, face to face, that you have to be online. And congratulations, so many of you have done that pivot and done so incredibly well with reorders. But now it's time to say, okay, let's take it to the next notch. How am I going to reach new customers online? How am I going to keep recruiting online? How am I going to keep promoting people and advancing leaders? So I put it in there, but here's the easiest way to get to it. Go to our website, teamconnections.org, and click on the shop button. It's right there. It's the first one that's there. It's $5. You'll see it. And then when you pay, we'll send you a link to join the group. You can, I will tell you what, it's not, you don't have to, everything's recorded, so you don't have to be there, because I know some people are going, well, when is it? Well, we do the lives on Thursday at noon Central, but everything is recorded. And if there are a couple people who are already in it, feel free. Raise your hand and say, oh, I am, or unmute, and you can say what some of the things you're learning. But I know, Gail, I know you're in it, and I know you've loved the training that you've seen there. And somebody else, there's 2 or 3 of you on this call that are in it. This is not just for you as leaders. This is for all of your branch managers and also for your consultants. Get them in there. They're going to learn more. They're going to be encouraged that they know more than sometimes what they think they know. But if you've got somebody on your team that's like, oh my God, I don't know anything about Facebook. I just have my post. I don't know the difference. We have an hour class that's just the very basics on Facebook. Like, here's how you do Messenger. Here's how you create a group. Here's how you here's the difference between a group and a page. So it's just, okay, I'll hush now because I can go on and on, but for $5, you're crazy not to join it. That's my story.
It's kind of fun. This is the only thing I'll say about it. It's kind of fun because it's a safe group, right? We all have pieces of technology. We're going, what? And this is a place where you can go and ask those questions and say, what? And somebody in there will answer, or it's something that we've really been working on for the last 3 or 4 months to try and move our business forward. So we'll have an answer. So it's a great place to just get in there and be a student, be a learner. And because that's a place that you're going to grow your leadership because right now you're trying to pivot your business and everybody on your team's doing the same thing. So you need to lead from the point on this one. And this is a great place to get in there. Just try to do that. Experiment, play around. You can find some people to help you out with that.
Well, thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One more thing. We've interviewed people who are really cranking it. Like this one woman that we interviewed, she sells jewelry, which is a tough sell in these times, right? And she sells jewelry and she's got an $800 average doing Zoom parties. So we did an hour interview with her. We're interviewing people that do Facebook parties that have an average of 800 or more on their Facebook parties. So just so you know, it's not just us, but we have the privilege of working with people across the world like you guys and like other people in Australia, New Zealand, UK, and they all have had to pivot to this online. And so it's not just Neil and Dana being smart, it's us finding the smartest people and the best people that are being successful right now.
Well, thank you so much for joining us in our celebration today. You really, truly were a part of putting together a coaching and training program last fall. We will, when world comes back to whatever the new norm is, we already have plans with Jafra to do more pilot programs, working alongside the Phillips. So stay tuned, we'll have more of that. But honestly, we have a lot of their content and teachings that we continue to use in all of our coaching because it worked. So, and it continues to work. So thank you again. We wanted to bring you a special edition of that support today because the momentum is here. As Neil said, it's the tip of the iceberg for each and every one of you to keep multiplying in this amazing chapter of record-breaking history. While the world has changed, you are being the ones who are the change makers. Thank you again, Dana and Neil, for joining us today.
Way to go, Success Squad!
Congratulations. It was great to